Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hieronymous Bosch's Brutal Orchestra, where I never ever screw up the intro. Today we're starting a new run and we're going to go at it pretty much the same way we went at the last one. Note, there is a little, there's a different colored little mark for party members who beat Osman with you, I guess, which is definitely interesting. I don't really know how to progress from here. I guess we can talk about this during the run. So let's bring Hans with us, or we could do... Oh. Well, I feel a little silly for having just realized that. Like, we knew that they had multiple abilities, but I didn't realize we could pick loadout. Although I guess you only get to pick the loadout for the one who is your selected companion, and then the other one's going to come in random, right? So I definitely want to take a healer with me, but I think there's an interesting question here as to whether I want that healer to be Hans or Leviat. Well, okay, if we bring in Hans, we can accidental malpractice. You also have okay, but your malpractice costs all red. Yeah, I think I'd rather stick with Hans. Hans does not have a red mark yet. And I really like this red-blue-blue version of this ability because it's very difficult to turn blue pigment into offense. At least, you know, we haven't really seen that many characters. I guess I don't know that that's broadly true. But with the cast that we have, at least. So this feels like a really useful ability to have. Granted, we're not guaranteed to get the trench foot, so it may be the case that we just don't see as much blue as we were used to running around with last time. Honestly, the trench foot was enabling our entire strategy last run. I am gonna try it this way. We'll see who we get dealt out here. And then we will talk a little bit about stuff. We got Boyle. And what are Boyle's abilities? Okay, I don't think we've seen this one before. 5 damage to the left and right enemies, and then the standard, yeah, the big one. Okay. I don't really know what we need to do to advance toward what seems to be a, that's pretty cool. What seems to be another ending. And I have some concerns about the way this game works. Like, I really, really like the design of the combat system in that it's very puzzly, and to some extent it's kind of solvable. Like, you can figure out how to do a fight and win it through intellect rather than random number generation, which is nice. But it also leads to the fights being solvable leads to some of them starting to feel pretty solved. And so I worry that we're going to see more stuff like, say, what is it, the third area in the last run with the in his image, in her image enemies, where, like, we've kind of figured out the thing and we're not really in any danger at any point, but we still have to sit through like 6 or 7 fights worth of animations and stuff. So I am wondering if maybe the thing to do to try to push things forward is for me to play off camera a little bit, just so that we don't, end up doing a bunch of tedious stuff in the series. Maybe to unlock some more characters, and then, I can always flip on the recording if I encounter something really weird or significant. I don't know. I think we'll run this run through as it goes, and then make these determinations afterward. So this party member is 1 level higher than they would be otherwise, but this item is destroyed at the end of combat. That seems like not an awesome way to use $8. With our party, we certainly don't want the glue trap. I mean, the used needle is great, always. First aid is good. That's interesting. I think that we definitely don't want this with this party, but I could see a lot of parties where you would. And I mean, this is going to end up making you money. Sometimes it's going to be like a huge amount of money, right? Let's take it. it's hard to imagine a situation where it doesn't make you at least some money. So I think actually let's put this on you, because that worked out really well last time. You protect us from overflow, and Boyle is the one where we were like guaranteed to use his abilities because we're prepping for them and stuff. So we will actually get payout every time, and let us continue our work of defishifying this area, because there is at least one potential party member who really seems to want that to happen. So you're gonna make little fish. We know that this is not actually a thing to be very concerned about. I mean, we can drop this guy pretty easily. May as well. It's a shame they're not standing closer together. I think I'm gonna do the disciplined clobber just so that we can save on red a little bit. Hooray, get $1. And then, yeah, you don't really need to do anything. Okay. Bad luck, we immediately lost our $1. Ah, very annoying. How dare they spread out like this? I sense that we're going to get a lot of use out of that Bible. Oh, right. I forgot that you're going to decay into a thing. Well, I mean, there's no sense in doing anything else here. Yeah, you sure showed us. Yeah, it really sucks that these enemies spent the whole fight just barely too far apart for us to double punch anybody with Boyle's new ability. I wonder, is it going to produce pigment from both enemies hit? Because that seems like a big deal, actually. Yep, life was so beautiful. So this person thinks death is gorgeous, and I might suggest that means they'll be recruited if like a party member has died or something, except that didn't we ran into a person who was like much more explicit about that being their thing, right? Party member receives no damage from using the wrong pigment, but has dying as a passive. And dying is the one that means you cannot be healed, right? Like under any circumstances. That's withering. So many of these are skulls. How am I supposed to know? Here we go. Yeah. That doesn't seem like a very good item, frankly. I guess on a run where you have no healer, obviously the downside is pretty much negated. And you can always just take it off between fights. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, can't do me the courtesy of just standing like a little bit closer together. Okay, so we don't know what you're gonna do because you're being weird about it. Well, I'm gonna throw Noak into harm's way here so as to generate some red. Do love that used needle. So yeah, I just don't have enough raw. If I generated a blue off of that, we would have had enough pigment to do a slightly miscolored malpractice into Ribcracker for the kill. As it is, I can't kill this one either. But I do think killing this one is a semi-high priority. I'm not going to stress too much about it. Debating whether I want to put Hans in front of something to receive a slap. Or to distribute, rather. It doesn't really feel like there's a point. Okay. This all could have gone a lot worse. Okay, you are here to inflict ruptured. I don't think I care about that. I think I just punch. Yeah, because moving it left, which would save Noak, is just going to doom Hans. And if I try to like move Hans over and then potentially move it, it'll probably just move right and hit us both, because that's how that works. No blue. Alright, well, we are going to fire off a simple weave before the end of the fight, whether we generate blue or not. We can certainly wait until next turn. Okay. I guess I don't even need to do that. Let's just move you to here. Oh, right. Shoot. I forgot. Well, it's not worth moving him in to get healed. I guess it is. He'll end the fight at 4 instead of 3. Yeah. But I forgot how much damage I was going to do to him in total on the way there. Okay, that's new. So, I mean, we're certainly making good money off of this take a penny thing. Yeah. Do I want to... I may as well. I guess if we run into that party member who wants us to give them money, I'll be a little sad. But also, look how powerful we are. Alright, let's drop you first. So we don't know what these two are doing right now. Putting Noak in front of them may not be very safe, is my only concern here. I guess I could swap to there and do hardened clobber. And then that means you can still move, if it makes sense for you to move, once we see what the abilities are. Because these two definitely have stuff that hits to the sides. Okay, you're pretty safe then. And I don't actually want to do this because it'll just wear off. I guess we just... Right, I forgot about the skittish. Well, it's not so bad. I think I would rather kill this one. Hold on. I deal 8. Hey, so we can kill this one for sure. Because I can just do... Yeah, I can just malpractice. Oh, right, but now I want to move someone in front of it, and yeah, darn it. Clobber deals enough damage for a kill. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to move you here. Just appropriate a, well, probably that, actually. So that I don't have to move Hans. Okay. And then, I don't know. Put these two close together because I am going to want to fire the heal. Okay, is that directly across damage? It is. It's not super dangerous, obviously. We aren't going to be able to kill it, though. It's just a little damage, and then it's going to move again. You know, I'm just going to end the turn, actually. No, let me put Boyle over here. That's true. I did not do an ability with Boyle, and so we did lose money. Okay, painful amount of damage. Sadly, not a huge amount we can do about it. We can just drop a pretty good heal first. I really do hate this thing. Let's just... Boyle's tough. Having the ability to attack not directly across is definitely super high value, even if you're not actually hitting two different things with it. Oh, have we met this one before? Oh yes, we totally have. It forces 4 large stones into your hands. Yep, a human heart, a coiled fish, a loaded pistol, 2 flames. So now we've seen 2... This is not the first time we've seen that particular set of stones. I don't really know what to do about it, though. The coiled fish could be Ouroboros. Like, if it is the case that it's just you have to defeat all these different bosses, then there's nothing for us to do except continue on and keep fighting new bosses, right? Oh yes, you're the fish guy. Yep. Okay. Yep, you're the... You know, the fish pervert. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with this person. Okay, it feels like we should bring on Leviat. Leviat without their healing. So they have their own malpractice and then discipline. Oh, you actually have ugly tears. We've not seen an Arnold with ugly tears before. So he does have the trade back and forth thing. Maybe this is Arnold's time. God, Discipline the Insolent is so good, though. Like, really, really good. And another copy of Malpractice, it's certainly not going to go amiss. We're gonna buck the trend here, though. I'm gonna try to get Arnold to the end of the game just once. I think we can do it. Okay. So this time, we do actually get to try double hitting enemies here. Does it produce double pigment? It does. Very interesting. So you're just gonna bite straight across twice. That's a real shame. I cannot do a huge amount about that. I mean, I guess I cannot be here is what I can do about that. Yeah. So both of your abilities require yellow. All three, rather, of your abilities require yellow. So I guess the move is just this. Yeah. It's going to consume 3 of our red pigment, which is actually fine. Yeah. So may as well make this how we do that. Okay. Just remain calm and allow the licking to happen. This is legitimately a new one, right? I mean, I guess these things are around here. This one definitely has a sort of an anthropomorphic suggestion to it. Whoa. Look at this thing. The cactus? Bosch is mesmerized by the cactus. It's just a cactus. Yeah, but it's like funky. I really have no idea what that could possibly be telling us about what this portends. Maybe if we were also funky? If we figured out a way to also be funky? Yeah, here's all I have. This should be enough. Anton moves his fistful of coins up and down. It's not nearly enough. So, this is how much I'm worth. Neat. Alright, let's go. Oh, that was enough. Huh. We definitely... He wanted 25 in total, right? And didn't I give him like 2 last time? Maybe he just comes with you after you give him coins the second time, no matter what? Okay, well, welcome aboard. So, you are skittish. I do not care for that, honestly. I hate this. Deal 1 damage to the opposing enemy. Randomize all stored pigment. But it costs purple. Huh. I don't think I like Anton very much. But belittling insult is at least cool. Well, I think it's okay to just run Noak in here. Okay. You're gonna consume some garbage and then spawn a little dude. I don't really care about any of that. You can punch for 2. Yeah. Punching for 2 is actually good enough. Great job, Arnold. I guess it doesn't really matter who we move. And I mean, this Anton was the primary reason that we were like trying to hold on to money as well. So now that that pressure's gone, that's really interesting. So, I mean, we could frail, and then I guess let's do it. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. If we hit above middle damage on this, it's a kill. Okay. All right, pretty good. I am definitely going to forget that he is slippery, and it's going to cause huge problems. But yeah, this seems like a viable party. Viable-ish. Okay. Confusion. Confusion enemy, you are annoying. Okay, what have we? Pigment and also pigment. Okay, kind of nothing, it turns out. Alright, well, Anton is very much showing up so far. This party member and the left ally. How does the damage time on this? Okay, it's the healing and then damage. Unfortunate, but that's, you know, that's the way that makes sense to work. Hope you can get this job done. That's a shame. Here, we can use your god-awful punch. It's not so bad. Oh, it didn't actually do the decay. Okay, I was saving Boyle to kill the spawned fish. Alright, if we level up Anton... 0 to 20, or a guaranteed 3. Yeah, alright. Okay, let's see what the deal is with this one. Oh my. Wow. That's pretty cool. Painful amount of damage to the far edges. And one ruptured. Interesting. And then you're gonna nibble and you're gonna sob. Okay. Well, dude only has 70 HP, but his health is blue, which is actually kind of a problem. So it is going to be a little bit weird for us to generate pigment here. Alright, let's do this to make some red. And no X30, he can take a hit. Although I guess I should make him not have to. Alright, throw Arnold in here because Arnold can turn a red into 2 red. And then... it's going to produce red, blue, blue... It's just kind of awkward no matter how we do it. I'm debating actually doing a hardened clobber. Because it'll burn 2 red out of this guy and 2 blue out of this guy, and then we can use that to set up frailty stuff next turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and let that happen. And then who do we want to be the ones at the edges? I think Arnold makes a lot of sense, but probably not Noak, right? It's probably more Anton than it is Noak. Oh, I should have... Well, I was intentionally saving, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is maybe not spending it was right. Okay. It's not so bad. So... I mean, we want to do 22 here, but we're going to be seriously short on red. But we have Painful Insult now. All right, let's apply the Frail. No, let's do Noak's Punch first. This will earn us some blue. Okay. Now we actually use the blue. Sorry, I should have looked at what this ability is. Okay, it's fine. I do this where it's not going to hit the enemy intentionally. Trying to generate red. Oh, shoot. Skittish. I forgot that Skittish was gonna... I told you what was gonna happen. So, it's probably worth taking a little bit of damage. Because, like, at this point, it's not going to be a problem to kill this enemy next turn. And yeah, we can we can just throw out a quick one of these, I suppose. Do we want to swap any people? Probably not. Okay. Don't think we even need any shenanigans this time. No, we definitely do. What am I talking about? We're always going to need shenanigans. The enemy bleeds the wrong damn color. Alright, so I need red for malpractice. Let's go ahead and hit this now. And this time it actually is going to hit the enemy. That's a pretty good outcome. Didn't generate as much blue as I would like, but... I guess I don't have to do this. Oh, we're gonna kill this enemy with a slap. That rules. Okay. Right, because we have two people who haven't... Yeah. Slap and also slap. There we go. I got some achievements there. I think we unlocked it. All right, so we unlocked the skinned snake. Cool. And lady gloves. Those are gloves for ladies. One assumes. I don't know if we have done any of the things that any of y'all want, but let's go check in. Let's see how we're doing. Look. What? It's less rotten. Is it? The body gurgles and slowly undulates. Yeah. Ugh, I still don't like this. Let's come back soon. Something's happening here. Okay, maybe that one's just like, you know, a certain number of runs occur or something like that. The passage of time. Yep. This is witness allies die. Yep. I remember you now. Ooh, funnel helmet. Awesome. Big fan. Gosh, this world's really paying out. Prevent this party member's death once. Heal this party member 5, then curse them. Item does nothing if the party member has dying or inanimate. Well, that's pretty powerful. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit hard to make them survive the rest of the fight after you've done that, but it's better than them dying straight up. So I'm going to do this for you. I thought that worked really well last time. You can carry this, and I guess you may as well, you know, somebody should have it. There's no sense in leaving it unequipped. And then we probably want to rank up. Honestly, like, it's so good to rank up both of these two. Brutal Clobber for 10. What an ability. Yeah, Music Man. Alright. Okay, so Bash, Bash, Weep. Well, with 5 party members, you're gonna eat some trash on the bashes, that's for sure. It's like we're Goat House out here. We do get to do this, which is cool. And we have so much pigment for everybody. Unfortunately, so here's the question. Do I try to get lucky on this one? I have to hit the flip. Oh, no, you're just weeping. Now, let's throw Anton over here. And all we have to do is not roll minimum. Alright. There were 20 values in those 21 values that were good, and we managed to hit one of them. So, huzzah. And then, yeah, I guess that's as good as it's getting. I'm comfortable with... Oh, no, sorry. We should not leave Arnold in front of this, because Hans has the hat. Well, I think you're going to regret having done that. Yeah, we just... Well, I mean... I do want to heal. This would be a pretty good heal. Yeah, alright. Do we know what become an instrument of the ungod actually means? Have we ever let one of them do that before? It might be a good thing to do just as an experiment. Like, let's crush one. You need the healing the most. Alright, we're charging up that punch. Slowly but surely. Is slapping you going to be helpful? I have no idea. Now, let's just do this. Let's see how damage carries over. Okay, so you're not at full. Let's see. An instrument of the ungod. You know, a chordophone. Well, my suspicion is that we're not really going to have very much of a problem here. So we can't apply malpractice, but we can just like punch it a lot. Like very many times. And I think I'm down with that. Alright, and then all we actually have to do is this. I do wonder. There's a person who wants us to kill a certain number of music men. And I wonder if allowing the enemy to turn into a chordophone first makes them not count as a music man kill anymore. Okay, here we want to be a little bit careful because of the constrictions. Okay. Problem solved. See, it seems like if we end the fight by, like, killing an enemy, the end of our turn doesn't trigger, and so it does not roll for the lucky penny as to whether or not we should lose a coin at end of turn. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, it's just a lot of critters. So this one is one of the very few that is actually trying to deal damage. So yeah, let's it is an unfortunate place to have to focus though. Maybe I'm gonna hit the Writhing Spoggle with Noak just because this will generate 4 red, which is certainly going to help. And then I can have you hit it for 14. Yep, because we do not allow that nonsense. And then I guess we're perfectly set up for Arnold to punch somebody. So, yeah, I guess this is the sensible move. And that lets you jump over here and try to finish it. Okay, that's not so bad. Nobody else really has a play. Okay, not exactly terrifying. This is a little terrifying, but hopefully it's relatively obvious that that's under control. I'm gonna have here. Let's start with you're gonna hit left and right. Okay. I'm not so worried about it. Especially this space already has a little bit of shielding. Oh, except movement. Right. Well, now that you've moved around like that, I think this seems pretty good. Okay. So now this is a little tricky. Because if we do want to try to kill this thing, then it doesn't, like, there's no path that leads through this to this enemy dying before the end of the turn. But we could just take a totally off-color low blow and hope. It's not very good. Right now it's only really going to deal damage in one direction because we have the funnel hat, so maybe this is fine. Maybe all we want to do is just take the slightly painful insult, see what we get out of it. Okay, much more functional colors for sure. And then I'm debating whether I want Arnold to jump in front of this, basically, and I think it's reasonable to do so. Oh, right. Him taking damage is going to negate the growth in his healing power anyway. I forgot about that. Well, you know what? Let's swap over because that's actually a pretty great heal. Why was I thinking it was this? I'm just not even looking at the timeline. I really thought the attack was being issued by the Resonant one. Okay, this is all good. So just like last time, use you to start generating red. Okay, so I may just do a bad painful insult here to kill this thing, so just so we don't have to deal with its damage. Yeah, that's worth it. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us a lot to work with for the rest of the turn. Alright, I guess just... yeah, I guess just be cool. I wonder if this thing does eventually wriggle itself free? Alright, cool. So... alright, we're getting to go into the boss fight pretty close to topped off. And we did make a ton of money there. So let's level you up again. Ooh. Wow, raising the minimum damage by 5 feels very good, actually. They always gotta be slippery, right? Alright, well... slip out of that. Yeah, that'll show him good trash talk, obviously. Fingers crossed? Oh, it gained cost. I did not notice that. Well, do it anyway. Okay, pretty good. So you're just gonna produce some purples. Let's try to be as prepped as we can for the boss. Alright. This is actually pretty great. I'm very into accurate insult. Yeah, I think maybe I had slightly underestimated the usefulness of that ability just looking at it. It has already really proven itself. Oh, heartbreaking. Actually, Arnold's still rank 1. We could move him up to 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, and then a shop immediately after I spent the money. All we can afford is a splatter mask, and I don't want it. Trenchfoot. Actually would really have liked that Trenchfoot. No. Stupid Arnold. Alright, well, we'll take out our frustration on this single music man. So you're going to deal damage once. You're going to try to deal... Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's just punch everyone. And then we kind of want Hans to end up in front of you, I guess. Yeah, no matter how this goes, all we're getting out of it is a slap. Okay, becoming an instrument of the ungod, perhaps not the biggest deal in the world, but also, why let him, right? Just why even let him do it? And then, probably makes the most sense to kill you with a clobber. Contain as much red as we can. Which is one, you know, as much red as we can is one red. All right, Anton, you know what to do. Okay, that was a pretty good outcome. Actually, that was a really good outcome. Yeah, this party's already feeling mighty powerful. If only we could find our way back to the shop now. Alright, so it's probably not Arnold again. It's probably Hans. Okay, this is the Charkarian, right? This thing can definitely be a challenge. So... it's gonna hit right, move right, then hit right, move right, then hit left, move left. So this space is getting tagged twice. And it's gonna do some screaming. Oh, right. Also, this is tricky because this space is gonna get attacked, then it's gonna get frailed, then it's gonna get attacked again. So actually, whoever's here is in, like, pretty grave danger. And there isn't anything we can do about it. Yeah, somebody's just, like, taking 15. Well, that sucks. Alright, gotta generate the red. Trying to figure out what do I think is the right approach here. Just bite it and then, yeah, I guess it's just use these two. Just do as much raw damage as possible and leave like Boyle or Noak here maybe. It's doable. Right, if we do this swap. Okay, generate some blue. That's good news. Oh, right, I forgot he was going to move. That does complicate things slightly. I mean, I could just swap him. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so you're going to hit here, frail there. Then you're going to do a thing that removes frailty from everyone. Then you're going to do damage here, frail here. Then you're going to do damage here. So yeah, Boyle just takes 15. Can't actually do anything about it. And we could potentially start next turn with some malpractice, which would be Oh man, two charges of frail at this level. Pretty good. Yep. Okay. But you get a lot of damage here. This is a very annoying turn. So he's only actually going to hit here, but we're going to see a lot of max HP downs. That said, if we can accelerate this fight enough, the max HP downs may not matter all that much. Oh, you know what? I did this wrong. I should have used Noak first. Because if I have Noak step in and perform clean takedown to try to get red, it's going to double the damage of the clean takedown and then the damage of the needle. We're not going to get any value out of that second charge. Is there a way around this? We could accurate insult like right now, just sort of out in the middle of nowhere and hope to generate more red. But with the amount of pigment that's left in the bar, I don't know that I think that's great. Maybe we just accept the screw up? I was really looking forward to a truly terrifying amount of damage. Yeah, I think I just have to accept it. So we definitely don't want Boyle to be the one in this position. It's probably like Arnold or something. One thing I could do is I could swift parry, hit him to generate 2 red, and move him so he doesn't... If he gets moved right, he doesn't needle in that circumstance. It's worth a try. If it moves him left... Okay, cool. Yeah, if it moved him left, obviously it would, he would still have taken it. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so... the person who's here is going to take 5 damage. And then... the people in the right 2 spaces are going to lose 7 total max HP. And there's nothing I can do about that. He is going to add a bunch of frail and then clear it all, which is nice. But yeah, those people are going to lose 7 max HP. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. So... this could be worse. This could be worse. I'm going to have one of them be Arnold. I'm going to have it be Arnold who takes the hit in the face. And Arnold's going to perform Crummy Punch. Because that gives me the resources necessary to have Anton come over here and perform Gut Blow for minimum damage. And swap in Noak. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh right, you only lose HP if you're frail, so the first one didn't lower their max HP. So it was slightly less bad than I thought it was going to be. Here we have an obvious kill. Yeah, between these three have the kill together, and it's going to end our turn when we put him down anyway, right? This is probably a good time to stop and heal though. So yeah, this is a heal for everybody. Just go dead center. Oh, right. The leveled up versions don't take yellow anymore. That's pretty cool. And let us just do many punchings. Okay. So, this rules. They put us right in the right position for this. Oh, it is a little tricky because he doesn't bleed red anymore. Do I want to open with an accurate insult, maybe? I mean, do I think I'm going to generate more red? It's tough. But I guess you don't really have... We don't have enough red for you to do actual damage. So let's apply the malpractice. Then have you inaccurate insult. I mean, no, it's probably not worth it. Because, like, we have a chance there of generating no red. Or generating less red. And right now I could just brutal clobber and it's not that much lost damage. Yeah, that's fine. Noak runs in here and deals his 10. And then at this point, we go ahead and do one of these. Does get us to a place where Arnold gets to throw his crappy little punch. Huzzah! Okay, pretty good. 56 max HP is not enough to get a lot of work done. So he's only going to hit once and it's going to be on that far right. I think he's dead. I think we have won the fight. Poke, poke. No blue is a shame. But I probably don't want to get fancy here, right? Yeah, just go ahead and throw up the gut blow. And then, so it's going to be frail to opposing party members. No, it does say that it does the decrease no matter what. So I think I'm gonna have Hans take this one. He'll be frail, but he'll also have the 5 shield, so I think that's okay. And then I guess Arnold can punch. We may as well. Get him. And then obviously it's like mega dead next turn. Yeah, it's clearly actually only lowering the max health of people who are already frail. I wonder if this is one of those things where like they changed the behavior in a patch, but they didn't update the tooltip. Could be, could be. So we have no blues with which to heal, which is a real shame. Let's take a second to try to generate some. I mean, it is not going to matter. Like, it almost can't. But I'll take it. Alright, so here I feel very comfortable opening with insult. Wow, it's a lot more yellow than I was expecting, if I'm being honest. Well, think I'm just going to eat this. And if I'm willing to do that, I suppose I should have just put him here and done the triple wrong. The damage difference between double wrong and triple wrong is pretty negligible. But the damage output on the boss is, yeah. Yeah, that was silly. Alright, but even if decay doesn't do the job here, obviously, we cycle him again with the first attack, so. Okay. Yeah, that boss is way easier when you have 5 people. It's remarkable, the difference. Okay, well. You're new. I definitely feel like I would remember her. Okay, I think this is a pretty good and creepy place to leave it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time tomorrow, we are hopefully going to complete this run and get some kind of hint, maybe, as to what else we might need to do. And also, we're just going to have a really weird, gross time. Doesn't that sound exciting? So come back tomorrow for that, and we'll see you then.